Mm. Fucking fire.
Blood runs. They all blood runs. They all run.
We're going sport. Probably get second wind. I'm flinching. We're going to be tanking most of the shots since they're melee champion in the bottom lane. Having Ghost and Flash should fail if she gets really fed. Against a Jin Shaco? Either Jin Shaco or Jin Yasuo. Which should be good for us because Kane is our jungle. He's very mobile jungle, so he should be able to phase through certain walls to set up pretty good ganks. Ornn wins top lane if he can wave control. He also scales a lot better than Mordekaiser does. Mordekaiser looks like he's going bruiser runes instead of tank runes first. They don't have that solid of an engage. Lux versus Veigar. We'll see. Holy shit. Let's load. Pretty solid tokens. Typically, Shaco likes to be in lane more, and this guy would normally plays jungle. So that might go somewhat in our favor. You want our support item? It's gonna be one of these. Nice. Probably want a relic.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
No, let's go. Kill shoulder guards just to be safe.
The blood you spilled caused
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Try to hide. Run faster!
With that wavelength, sure.
You have been slain.
Oh.
Enemy double kill.
I almost felt that.
Yeah, their mid rotated on us. Because our mid doesn't know how to ping out enemies that rotate. Sucks, but it is what it is. SO is not the person we want fed on their team.
The memories come back every time you scream.
An ally has been slain.
Bro, why would you use your abilities on the minions right there?
An enemy has been slain. A summoner has reconnected.
It's like a beast.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
What?
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
You can't walk into it. That left the beast. I am in control.
Have been slain.
It's just my team really needs to follow up with that.
Enemy killing spree.
Everyone's behind right now.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Step behind you.
Like Zeri could be auto attacking them. She's the ADC. She really needs to like be a part of that fight.
Enemy rampage.
Now she joins in literally the worst way possible. I just don't know. Where's the guy? Yeah, nothing we can do. They're just too fat at this point. I'm stealing that kill. And where did she go? She recalled right there. Instead of pushing the wave out. She's missing all her CS right now. Because she has zero knowledge on lane control.
Enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Good shit, Lex. There we go, Kane. Now we're doing some solid. Okay.
Shut
Kane
down.
really needed to finish her. And Zeri has CC that she could have used.
Destroyed.
Not much I can do when the ADC I'm supporting doesn't really know what they're doing in their role. Kane should have gone blue Kane since there's a lot of squishes on their team.
An ally has been slain. Double kill.
I'm gonna do what I can to set vision around their jungle. Someone here. I'll let the Krugs attack them. I got the shutdown gold though. Jin or Yasuo are really the ones I don't want the gold going to. Well, I guess since their bottom couldn't figure out who wanted to be the ADC, their farm is split up between Veigar and Jin. Jin really needs his
Ally has
items
been slain.
to like really excel. See, yeah, my ADC should not have been pushed up that far. She's an attack damage carry. She's not supposed to be a tank. They're what they call a glass cannon. Lux is dead.
Ally has been slain.
And then he's gonna try to go in 1v2 him. Not really the smartest thing.
You have slain an enemy.
Nice.
Unstoppable. An ally has been slain.
Oh my god. Get it, Kane?
Shut down.
Oh.
Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain.
It was a good try on his part. I should have pressed E there for the damage reduction. You get 35% damage reduction for 2.5 seconds, unless I recast it to end it early. I'm dying to a lot of magic damage, but I haven't really fought Yasuo, who probably need armor for him, to be honest. He's building lethality, so I need to build armor and slow. The slows on Shaco are so annoying.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Even your steam won't last a day. You make a monster.
Yasuo saw us rotating, so he's probably gonna rotate the drag. Yep. I'll hold him there with my R since my whole team's there. I'll try to catch up to this Jhin, but his dashes are gonna kind of get away from me. There's Shaco and a Veigar somewhere, so we gotta be careful. Go ahead and E. Break the shield. The Scuttle Crabs lose their shield to any CC or immobilizing effects. Go ahead and engage this Veigar. Thanks for that, Metakazer. Is what I would say. That Jhin kind of destroyed me. Oh, Kane? Is he gonna get the Reaper? Let's go.
Double kill.
There's still a Mordekaiser and a Shaco. I don't think they want to fight that. Okay then. Never mind. I was doing the right thing by helping Kane get kills. He's obviously going to be the one who carries this game.
Dominating.
I became
We can take that.
always was.
Let's go. There's still gonna be contest. Really need Kane. Well, if their bottom's not gonna rotate, which it looks like they are. How did he let me smite that? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Okay, as long as I can bait out some of their abilities, that's what support's there for. Nice. Mordekaiser's gonna drag Kane into his realm, try to get that shut down gold. Ornn really needs to be there. Veigar. Veigar's 1 HP, but Ornn doesn't want to fight. We got Dragon though.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Want to clear off the minions first, so the turret shots will hit them. Go ahead and get the E, flash for it. Make sure Yasuo doesn't kill our Lux. That's bad. That's really bad. Nothing we could do there. We were trapped in this cage, and Jhin was ulting in the background. Ornn needs to go take care of him. I need to look at getting something like Crystal Scepter or Frozen Heart. That way I can slow some of them down at least. Does Frostfire do that? Frostfire attacks create a frost field for 1 second that deal magic damage, and they are slowed. So yes, I do want to go Frostfire after I make my Thornmail. So I can do that. I just need to, I guess, help Kayn farm some of his jungle. Zeri needs to not be pushed out so far. Kayn looks like he's going for his topside jungle, so I'll clear bot. That way at least our team gets it. Because Shaco's favorite thing to do is counter farm. He's a very good champion at invading early.
Ally has been slain.
I think I should have been there for that. That's my bad. I got distracted. I don't know how.
An enemy has been slain.
Still gonna chase after this Shaco. He's low. I get speed ups whenever there's someone low in the area. Perfect. He can fight the red buff. I can still see him right here. Let's go. That's a great thing about Warwick. Whenever there's a low enemy, his blood trail will pick up anyone, no matter if they're invisible or what. Go ahead and ward over here. You want to always keep wards on the objectives. You can go in their jungle, destroy their blast stones, so they have less ways to get around the map. Nice Lux for the snare. Dragon's gonna be up in 24 seconds. Just ping it a couple times for Glenn. This is a reminder. Go ahead and come down here, push the wave out a little bit. Minions give vision of the surrounding area for their team. And if it's pushed up in their lane, they're going to want to waste time pushing it back towards the other side. So you always Shaco's in the bush. Shaco's getting burned by the dragon this whole time. This isn't good, this isn't good. We can bait them out, try to use all their abilities since I'm low. Go in here. Veigar Q'd me while he was stunned. But Kane's easily going to be able to finish this off.
Has been slain. Triple kill. Aced.
So we'll start building into our mythic item. Mythic items are important because they grant all your other items bonuses. You just don't want to rush it right away all the time. So, for instance, Titanic keeps me in the game a little bit longer, give me some HP, and it also translates into giving HP into tag damage. So the more HP I have, the higher my tag damage is going to be. Thornmail is important for people who like to be on you, fighting like Yasuo and Mordekaiser. It causes grievous wounds, prevents healing. It also hurts them. Sorry, Kane, I didn't. Nice, Lux.
Ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
This is good. We're in a lot of stun, and that Mordekaiser's gonna allow the backline to kill us easy, but they all targeted me. They think I'm a big threat, but Kane's the one who's carrying our team. We can still see our blood trail, so we can tell Kane where Shaper is.
Shut down.
If we could find him. Oh, he killed him. Nice. Down goes Jhin. Since they're building, Jin's building crit and attack speed. He also is building crit and attack speed, so slow is going to be especially good for them.
You know what you've done.
They were smart, they should have been putting wards down all around during that fight. There's one that I just destroyed with my Oracle Winds. I'm kind of coming here. Put him in Shaco's jungle, because you know he's going to be passing through there. Gotta keep an eye on that Yasuo, make sure he doesn't rotate into me. I don't think he can see me. I'm gonna go ahead and take this blood trail. That's not good. There we go. Game finishes off the Mordekaiser easily. I'll stun him. Veigar's the most dangerous out of them, I think. Gonna E for the damage reduction. Ah, couldn't get out of it.
Enemy
There's
double
too
kill.
much stun. Now I could trade in my mobility boots, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to buy Mercury Treads. It gives you tenacity, resistance to stuns, slows. I should have done that at the beginning of the match. But I wanted to get mobility boots because roaming in the early game is very important.
You should know. I honor my cats.
Go ahead and head that way, set up some vision. Just Veigar in the area for now.
Shut down.
Just
Down.
oh, that's not good. We'll go ahead and Q for the dash, and then E into it. Nice.
An ally has been slain.
If he can get him low, I can follow up. Oh my god, Queen's amazing.
Aced.
We're good for a few more seconds. He said I could take his camps, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to counter jungle. Just to deny Jacob that important farm. Doesn't look like I'm on any type of ward. Nice. I'm only gonna go for that if he pushes. Go ahead and lay. Had a little lag spike there. Let me misplace that. Oh, good thing I canceled that R. I was about to waste my R. Shaco's right here. Need to R over this. Nice. I Q followed him. Your Q will follow any dash or flash or anything. So if they try to escape, you lock onto them. Go ahead and Q through to get over to the other side. Dodge the turret shots. Oh, looks like they surrendered.
Victory.
I know we're not going to have too much damage dealt, but that wasn't the main purpose of my role. Did Blitz ought to tell us? Yeah. So I was a little late getting my support item, which is obviously going to happen because I'm not playing an actual support unit. I actually did more damage than I thought I would. And I was trying to go for high vision score right there. Since I'm support, you want to often, your support item will give you extra wards. What I was laying down for vision. That's kind of their job. But it is what it is. Kayn was able to carry us to the dub. He did a whopping 62,000 damage. Kind of crazy. And he did it with Red Kayn, which doesn't make sense. Normally, you have a lot of... Kayn is a champion who can split into two different transformations, I guess you would call them. If you attack and fight a lot of melee champions, he gets red essence. If he fights a lot of like mobile champions, squishy glass cannons, he gets blue essence. Like that Veigar, he did a lot of damage, but he didn't really move around that well. He's not mobile, but he is squishy. But Jhin, he's their main. He's supposed to be their main damage carry. I guess since he wasn't doing too well, he didn't have to go Blue Kayn. But Blue Kayn gives you more ability cooldown. You can cast abilities and continue moving instead of standing still and casting them. So you really want to take the red game if you're up against a bunch of tanks. Because you get lifesteal and sustain also. We can try to go for a higher priority role here. Either top or jungle. Or mid, honestly. Just to get a little extra farm. When you're support, you don't really farm minions or monsters. Your job is solely to lay wards, absorb blows, and engage for your ADC. Or protect them. When you're top jungle, you're affecting the whole map from the start. You can in support, like I was roaming around, taking the enemy jungles. That's typically what you would do if you're like top or jungle in your head and really like use your lead advantage. Because if you have a lead, like even the smallest, by one level, you'll have a better item, you'll have more gold to complete an item. Okay, well, jungle.
Blood runs. They all run.
And that is the role that Warwick is intended for. I'll go ahead and go. Use my little app over here to change my runes. Yeah, I'll go Water Walking, Celerity. Depending on what they pick. Another Zeri, Renata, Riven, Caitlyn. So I may have to play more tanky variant Warwick. Just because you don't want to be on the receiving end of Blue Cane. Gonna go ahead and remind them to change their smite. Smite's only a summoner spell that you can use as jungle. You can use it as other roles, but you basically lose. You do that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do Unflinching and Second Wind, which will give me more sustain and healing. And our jungle item's also going to give us plenty of sustain and healing. So that'll help us stay on the map longer. We won't have to recall as often. We can really, if we get a lead, we can really enforce it. Looks like they're going Master Yi jungle. We can abuse that really. Other Yasuo, a Vayne. So they're most likely gonna go, and Caitlyn has lethal tempo. Four of these guys have lethal tempo, which means you gain attack speed. That's what I use, and it removes the attack speed cap. So that means I need to really go Frostfire Gauntlet, Everfrost, and that slowing rod. That's basically gonna prevent their whole build from being viable. We have a Caitlyn going Dark Harvest for some reason. Like, is she going ability power? Which would not make sense because she's an attack damage carry champion. It's a little concerning. I don't think she's really gonna know what she's doing, especially going to get some Blitzcrank and a lethal tempo Caitlyn. So Blitzcrank is gonna be really hard. He is a tank engaged support. He can hook you. He's a machine. He can like throw a claw out and hook you and pull you back towards him. And that's when their ADC is gonna really lock down on you. And you're kind of fucked at that point. So I'm pretty concerned for Caitlyn and Soraka here. I might have to start top just so I can work my way down into my bottom jungle just so I can be near them in case they need it. This augment allows Blitzcrank to also slow them even more after he kind of controls them. Just easy. But I don't know. This might be really good for poking. If they can control their wave right and poke them, they can harass them. These guys have to more or less all in to win that trade. Vayne's going to be very hard to deal with. She's made for dealing with tanks. She has ways to disengage very easily. So I'm gonna go ahead and rush Frostfire Gauntlet. First item, I think. I'm not too worried about my clear speed. My jungle item will help with that. So you're damaging jungle monsters, burn the, you know, there's another one. Hailblade. Once I upgrade this, after using it in the jungle, I'll be able to use it against champions, and that'll help slow them. We'll go refillable potion, since we're not rushing Tiamat, which is a very expensive start.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Go ahead and ward this. Go ahead and watch this side. When I say the enemy team might invade, usually the whole team will agree on it before the match even starts, and they'll all go through the jungle and try to get 1 or 2 kills. It's a very cheesy way to play, but sometimes you can get a decent pick or 2 out of it and really put the enemy behind.
Minions
I'm glad that Soraka and Zeri are... Oh, it's Zeri bottom. Okay. I'm not too worried then. As long as Caitlyn doesn't feed Yasuo, we're good.
You know what you've done.
I don't think that Riven should engage. Well, she put half her health, so that's good. I really don't think she should engage right now, though. Go ahead and kite this out. We're moving back and forth so we don't waste time between our auto attacks, since we're going this way anyway. We'll go ahead and P-smite it.
First blood.
Looks like Riven already beat Vayne by the skin of her teeth. Caitlyn doesn't look like she's having trouble. She's dodging Yasuo's skill shots. Go ahead and kite this over to the drop, because we're going to be taking that as well. Our W, if anything is below 50 health, you gain attack speed. That's why I get those simple trails. Warwick is a very strong champion, but you really have to know his strengths and weaknesses, or else you fall off very hard. Doesn't look like Zeri and Soraka are having any issues. He's a full clear type jungle, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and help Caitlyn out here. Got the flash. That's always good. Go ahead and bait him. The bait works. Caitlyn's not gonna follow up. I really don't want to stay because Yi could be right there on his raptors. Also, he's gonna want to all in here, I think. Just passing through, buddy. Go ahead and W. We really, I mean, we still win this. Bruh. If he would have just followed me. If she would have just rotated. He's gonna try to smite that, which is fine. He fucked up.
You have slain an enemy.
Alright, Riven, I forgive you. I'll go in his jungle. Looks like our bottom might need help soon. And Riven's looking for the recall, so we're kind of out here on our own. I'll just take his grump and back. I don't think I actually need Frostfire right now, that is. I'm gonna go ahead and rush the early Tiamat. When we get vision on Jack. One's there. Oh, he is alive. Caitlyn is blind. She does not. It's looking good.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Go ahead and push the Yasuo for this.
Slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain.
They're not that overextended, so I'm gonna try to look for the Raptors. Looks like he cleared them. He is alive again. So we gotta make sure Blitzcrank doesn't rotate on us, which I still see on bot side. So I think we're good on that. Go ahead. Go ahead and fight Yi with the oh, fuck. Go ahead and rush down my Titanic.
An ally has been slain.
They try to overpush.
Enemy double kill.
Fuck. That's not good.
Killing spree.
That's what I was recalling, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this opportunity and just take dragon. Please look at the map.
An ally has been slain. Rampage. An ally has been slain. Double kill.
Do some counter jungling.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That wolf's gonna reset on him. I think this V's missing a few brain cells. He just kind of put the wolf. We killed him. That's not good. Oh!
Down.
I can get to your boots. Start making my way. Ooh, hey. We've gotten Riven ahead, which is huge. That, like, you want your top lane to be ahead just as much as you want your ADC to be ahead.
Godlike. You have slain an enemy.
Go ahead and full clear. Well, not full clear. We'll do Raptors into red and then try to rotate down.
An ally has been slain.
Good. But
Executed.
this is a nice little blood trail. Will prevent the lane from being shoved in.
Enemy rampage.
I hope our bot ran out. That's not good. Their bot's rotating, ours isn't. It is what it is. Our bot doesn't seem to care that they're getting dragon at all. But Yasuo did rotate. It's just their bottom getting it. That's easy pickings, really. You always let your jungler take dragon. Always. He is smite. You're dead. Smite's whole purpose is to kill epic monsters and regular monsters. Let me cast my oracle, see if there's any wards around.
An enemy has been slain.
He'll take his Krugs and leave one. Really misses out on that XP. Oh, looks like they surrounded.
Victory!
One problem with jungle is no one really acknowledges what your work that you put in. It's always like the lane you help out. But I think we did pretty well. Get an A+, she got an S-. That's what I like to see right there. Damage done to objectives. Ugh. Ugh, kind of tired. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off my night. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Tune back in tomorrow. I'll be working all day, probably be on around the evening time. Right now it's 7 or 8 p.m. Probably on like 8 or 9.